This is the early morning of the 6th of August, 2024. Been doing a lot of searching on my phone, trying to see if we can get a copy of Kamala Harris's naturalization form. And that was probably destroyed the same way as the information on the immigration of Obama and his whore mother when they came from the Far East to the United States, Indonesia. In either case, I'm going to attach two links. One will be on an article published on the 12th of April, 2019, from the Roosevelt Room. And the other will be on the dangers of 5G radiation. So let's deal with the first one. Remarks by President Trump on United States 5G deployment. The president will thank you very much. Everybody, big day, very important day. We have a lot of important days in our White House, and this is one. To me, the future. I'm going to skip through it, but you can read it through its entirety. What they've really done is they've got rid of all the guardrails to implement it as soon as possible, which is totally insane. And just as 4G networks paved the way for smartphones and all the exciting breakthroughs that made possible so many things, this will be more secure and resilient. 5G networks will also create astonishing and really thrilling new opportunities for our people. Opportunities that we've never thought we had a possibility of looking at. We cannot allow any other country to outcompete the United States in this powerful industry of the future. We are leading by so much in so many different industries of that type, and we just can't let that happen. The race to 5G is a race America must win, and it's a race, frankly, that our great companies are now involved in. We're giving them the incentive they need. It's a race that we will win. In the United States, our approach is private sector driven and private sector led. The government doesn't have to spend lots of money. According to some estimates, the wireless industry plans to invest $275 billion in 5G networks, creating 3 million American jobs quickly, very quickly, and adding $500 billion to our economy. And as you probably heard, we had another alternative of doing it. That would be through government investment and leading through the government. We don't want to do that because it won't be nearly as good, nearly as fast. And especially in that business, I think that they'd be better doing the job than a lot of folks who we know and love. Problem is, he doesn't know how to think. He's a complete moron. To accelerate and incentivize these investments, my administration is focused on freeing up as much wireless spectrum as needed. We're going to free it up so it'll be able to get out there and get it done. And removing regulatory barriers to the build-out of networks. All right, so they can get rid of regulatory barriers. You mean like testing it to make sure that we're not, killing our population? Huh? As Chairman Pai will discuss with you in a moment, the FCC is taking very bold action, probably bolder than they've ever taken before. It's a new frontier to make wireless spectrum available. By next year, the United States is on pace to have more 5G spectrums than any other country in the world. All right, so you have an idea. And again, there's more for you to read. You'll have both links attached. It's completely insane. Now, here's another article published August the 5th, 2024 by Devi Kidd, Kidd. Why countries and some cities ban or restrict 5G. Unless we put the medical freedom into the Constitution, the time will come when medicine will organize into an undercover dictatorship to restrict the art of healing to one class of men and deny equal privileges to others. The Constitution of the Republic should make a special privilege for medical freedoms as well as religious freedoms. Benjamin Rush, MD, elected to the Continual Congress in 1776, was a signer of the Declaration of Independence, served as a surgeon in the Continental Army during the American Revolution, and later was treasurer of the U.S. Mint, 1799 to 1813. Rush advanced strongly for education, temperance, and the abolition of slavery, and he helped establish 2 colleges in Pennsylvania. I am not against advances in technology. What I am against is dangerous technology the public knows little or nothing about. In this case, 5G. I've done countless videos on 5G and the harm that the radiation causes. Oh boy, look how fast my fancy phone is, and other gadgets. For clarity, 5G stands for 5th Generation Mobile Network. It is important to include backstory history because the issue of non-ionizing radiation is at the heart of this issue. Back in 2011, I was the first person in the state of Texas to file a complaint regarding the so-called smart meters, which were going to replace analog meters. Is all about big money and the energy companies in the state who received unconstitutionally billions of dollars from Congress to force those dangerous meters on every house, apartment building, business, and hospitals. They then filled the coffers of those in our legislature at the time who were for sale. You want to read that entire article. Action alert. 5G cellular technology will blanket planetary life with ultra-high microwave frequencies. You know when you turn on your microwave to heat something up? How do you think it does that? It's exactly what these 5G towers are doing to people around them. The 5G revolution is rushing toward us and will bring a whole new era of harm from ultra-high microwave frequency radiation, and those who raise their voices against the danger of our health and our human rights to safety have been the subject of harassment, intimidation, and attempts to silence them. You have to read the entire article, folks. It's really frightening. And again, I started it off by letting you know who pushed for it. And that was that dope with the stupid haircut and the brown shit on his face. You know, it's really horrifying is there's no one to vote for. Kamala Harris isn't eligible. She's not natural born. But nobody cares. Obama wasn't eligible. He wasn't natural born either. But nobody cared. Look what he's done to the country. And all Kamala's going to do is further the nightmare. And even if Trump gets in, he's a complete effing moron. He's the guy that pushed 5G, got rid of the barriers like normal testing. I'll attach both links. Please take the time to read through them and let me know what you think. You sure as hell know what I think, don't you?